Let's think about this. You got Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus, BET Plus, Apple TV, Tubi, Peacock, and the list goes on and on.
Oh my God.
At this point, it's kind of like, what's the point of cable TV?
If it wasn't for Tony, oh.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and this is going to be a video I'm pretty sure all of us can relate to in some type of way when it comes to how we choose to consume media, whether it's on streaming, which has taken over, or if you still choose to watch cable TV. A major reason why I decided to do this video is because I know some of y'all have noticed this too. Over the last 5 years, you've seen the transition to how everything is going over to digital and streaming services and streaming platforms, and how it's taken over. Even relate this to the music industry. Back in the day, to support an artist, to support an album, you had to actually buy the physical album, buy the CD, buy the vinyl record, buy the cassette tape. You know, that's how you supported the artist. Oh, such and such sold 1 million copies in a week, 500,000 copies in a week, 100,000 copies in the first week. Platinum, silver, gold. That's how you supported the artist. But now, what is it? Apple Music, Spotify, streaming their songs over and over again. That's how they get supported. That's what counts towards their streams and sales nowadays, because people don't really buy physical media. Same thing can be said for the entertainment industry when it comes to movies and TV shows, where back in the day, to support it, you had to go out to the movie theaters, watch the movie, buy a ticket, right? Or TV shows, watch the TV show in real time when it came on cable TV. But then what happened? You started to have VHS tapes and the DVDs and then Blu-ray. But now that kind of wiped away. And the major thing is streaming. Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus. They have all of these movies available. Well, not all. There's some movies and TV shows that are so obscure that there's such a hard time getting access to them. But I feel like an overall 75-80% of all the different TV shows and movies that has ever been made is available on some type of streaming service.
You think you know, you have no idea.
And look at this right now. You're watching this on YouTube, one of the most major streaming services out right now. The way people consume media, whether it's videos like mine or TV shows or just other type of, you can do any kind of video on YouTube, right? If you look hard enough, you can find one of your favorite TV shows or movies on here too. And speaking of the different TV shows and movies that are available to us now, I'm excited to tell you about one of my special friends who have 2 movies coming out based on 2 amazing thought-provoking books that she wrote. Stay tuned for that, because with so many options and so many different things for us to watch and for us to choose from, I can't wait for y'all to see the trailers for these 2 movies that are going to come out. One of the major things with cable TV is, first of all, it's limited options. You're bound to what the cable provider for whatever channel decides to show for that channel. BT, MTV, VH1, HBO, Cinemax, whatever the channel is, it's whatever they decide to show. It's what they want you to look at a specific time. And back in the day, you didn't have no option. You didn't have no choice. It was just turn on the TV, look through the guide, right? And see, okay, boom, 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 all right, boom, boom, boom. Whatever was on, whatever caught your eye, that's what you had to watch. And you just had to deal with it. You didn't have the options to be like, oh, I want to look at this, I want to look at that, at any time that you wanted to. With streaming services, you can look at these different TV shows and movies in your own time. That's the flexibility that streaming offers that cable TV never really did. So that's another question I have for y'all. Do y'all still even watch cable? Do y'all still even pay for cable? Because streaming has taken over. I specifically can say I have at least 7 or 8 streaming services I pay monthly for. And when you think about it like this, I have Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus, BET Plus. With all of those streaming services combined, it's still less than what I used to pay for cable. When I had like Time Warner, DirecTV, them bills can be like $100, $200 plus, depending on your package.
Not on my watch.
Just so you guys can see what I was saying, this is a channel that came with the TV. Now you see, this is a Samsung, and it has all these different channels. Look, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Hulu, Apple TV, YouTube, hello, Peacock, keep going, Tubi, PBS Kids, Spotify. Like, look at all the things that TV comes with. Then you go into this, you know, the channels that it comes with. Look at all the available options. And this is for free. This comes with the TV. Look at all of this. You see all of these different movies and TV shows from years ago, from now. So many different options that you have for free. You also have the other apps like Prime, Paramount Plus, Discovery Plus, Stars, BET Plus, Lifetime. Lifetime be having some good movies. All Black Network. And it's like, wow, for all these $3.99, $4.99, $7.99, $9.99 a month, it all adds up, but it's still less than paying for cable. So now when you look at it in retrospect, you see why there's so many articles about cable TV declining. That's why CNBC even did an article about this last year saying broadcast and cable make up less than half of TV usage for the first time ever because streaming has taken over. Millions of consumers are cutting the cord on cable each year. The Wall Street Journal even did an article saying how cancellation rates have been on an all-time high. Because to sum it up, while cable offers stable, comprehensive, and often localized experiences, streaming offers flexibility, personalized content, and the freedom of commitment-free viewing, which cable does not. See, that's another thing with streaming services and apps like YouTube. You have tailored content that you can search for. Any type of show or movie or video with a content creator you want to look at, all you got to do is just search it with the remote. Search it on your phone, on your iPad, whatever kind of device you have, you just search for it on whatever kind of app, whether it's YouTube or whatever kind of movie or TV show you want to see. If Netflix don't have it, Hulu might have it. If Hulu don't have it, Paramount Plus might have it. Paramount Plus don't have it, Disney Plus might have it, you know? So you just have all these options, and it's kind of like, okay, I'm paying $100 something, $200 something for cable. Well, I can just pay $9.99 for Amazon Prime or $7.99 for Disney Plus. And, you know, people that have kids, they could just put Disney Plus on. The kids have different options to look for whatever they want. And that's another thing when it comes to watching these streaming services and the array of options. You can watch the old time sitcoms from like the 40s and 50s and, you know, even 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Old time movies, the newer movies. But you can also watch things that's on cable TV right now. The new shows, the new seasons, the new episodes. You miss it, one of the streaming services is going to have it available by midnight. You know what I'm saying? It's been many times when I wanted to watch a show, or I was too busy, or I was at work, or I fell asleep, and then I was like, oh, it's all right, because such and such streaming service is going to have it tomorrow. I miss an episode of The Equalizer, or I miss an episode of Power, or this show, or that movie. Amazon Prime is going to have it the next day. So it's like, and I could watch it without being interrupted by commercials. Even when it comes to award shows like the Grammys or the Oscars, you miss it in real time, you can still watch it the next day on a streaming service. You can watch them through social media. The biggest parts, the shocking parts, the most exciting parts, the craziest parts, people want to post about it on social media. You know how many times I missed an award show, but I was able to look at it through Twitter, Instagram, or the most viral clips. People put it on YouTube within minutes. So that's the thing. Streaming is taking over to the point where you don't even have to watch cable TV anymore. We just have so many options. When you really think about it, there's so many options of different TV shows and movies to watch. Sometimes it could just drive you crazy. But going back into what I said earlier about one of my friends who has 2 very special movies coming out based on 2 thought-provoking, relatable books that she wrote. She was even featured in a prominent movie magazine. It's called The Movie Central. On page 70, she wrote 2 books. You see? She wrote 2 books. Why Are People Leaving the Church? Victims of Church Abuse. And I Was the Wife and now I'm the mistress. And to give you a better look at what these books turned into movies are going to be about, I'm going to show y'all the trailers right now.
I was the wife, and now I'm the mistress. I was the husband. How did I become the mistress man? Written by Bernice Walker. This book is about what women and men go through every day but don't want to talk about. It was such a privilege to talk to people while writing this book. Men and women go through the same thing with mistresses. A woman can date another woman's man, and a man can date another man's woman. No matter how it happens, they are both mistresses. Men and women can be insecure even if they are in love and have kids. They can try to work out their situations, but one-sided love leads to a life of depression. Learn how to handle tough situations. And I was the wife, and now I'm the mistress. I was the husband. How did I become the mistress man?
And here's the other one.
This book is about how people go to church looking for help from the pastor, teacher, prophetic, prophets, ushers, and instead come out hurting from how they were treated. From being in the church to saying, "Where do I go?" Church people destroy her. People of the world destroy her. So she asks Jesus while tears are rolling down her face, "Where do I go?" He said, "Come to me, my daughter." This book was written for people that are hurting like she was. Now, because of her experience, she now knows you have to have a personal relationship with Jesus, and that's why she now understands what's going on spiritually. The Bible says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit." 1 John chapter 4. Read about the experiences, the stories, and the reflections of a brave woman. Discover the truth in why are people leaving the church, victims of church abuse.
From those two trailers, are y'all excited about it? Are y'all intrigued at least to want to watch it? To read the books that inspired those movies that are about to come out pretty soon? I cannot wait to keep y'all updated on these projects. I'm so proud and excited for Bernice. It's one thing to hear people talk about stuff, but to see it actually come to fruition, to be featured in a prominent magazine, you know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, it's really happening. And I cannot wait to keep y'all updated and to see the final product of these two movies, because this has been a lot of work. There's a lot of work that goes into doing these movies, especially when they're based off books, and Bernice has been working really hard. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. So make sure y'all keep on the lookout for that. And look on Amazon for those two books. So to wrap it all up, this is just my introspect on how I navigate through the way streaming has taken over the way I consume media, like TV shows and movies. And I want to know, how do y'all navigate through how streaming has taken over? Do y'all still even watch or pay for cable TV? Let me know down below in the comments. This should be a really interesting discussion. Whether you watch TV or not, I'm pretty sure we all have some type of streaming service, or we all have heard of at least one or two or five of them. And I really want to know y'all thoughts on how y'all feel streaming will be in the future. Please let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see y'all in the next video.